Hello, friends and bees and friends who are also bees, and welcome to this week's Mass Effect Andromeda stream. This week we have a very clear directive. I've done as much of the side quests as I think at the moment I'm able to do. Also, I don't really want to go do a bunch of pick up all the stuff that I've missed. I'm just not feeling it at the moment, especially when because I know that one of the things that I've missed I literally can't get right now. So we're gonna stop pissing about basically, and once we finally loaded in, we're going to go hunt down Meridian, starting by talking to our bosses about hunting Meridian. Fair warning, I am pretty tired today. I know it's a Saturday and I should have more energy, but it's a day ending in Y, which means I'm emotionally and physically exhausted, because that's just how I am at the moment. So as always, I apologise if I'm a bit out of it. I actually very selfishly really want to try and finish this game within 2 weeks, within the next 6 hours, because I'm going to be not streaming for 2 weekends after that, and I don't want there to be a huge gap before we finish it. And I also don't want to fuck about with my stream schedule. Although I may cancel a Destiny stream and stream this instead if it looks like I'm not going to finish in the self-imposed time frame that I've set myself. But let's stop delaying even further and head in, shall we? I want to turn the audio up a bit because it's very quiet for some reason. Right. Here we go.
Hello again.
They're waiting for you. Careful.
Ryder made a sentimental choice saving those Krogan. She looked at them and thought of you.
Ryder's her own person. Just admit you.
I mean, I'm with Kesh on this one.
The Pathfinder.
Ryder, we were just discussing your encounter with the Archon.
There was no time to save both. I had to make a decision.
Such is the burden of leadership. Nevertheless, it is good to see Arch Parchero reunited with the Nexus.
Yet I have to question what we've gained, provoking the Archon like this.
He had a map showing the location of Meridian. Now we have it, and a short window to get there. It's the control center for the terraforming network. If we get that working, all our problems are solved.
Based on what data? This is all alien science.
The vault on Aya suggests that Meridian is the key.
While I appreciate what you've done for our strike teams, we're not equipped for a war with the Ket. They'll be defending Meridian with everything they've got.
If we do nothing, I guarantee there's a fight coming. The Archon's already studying how to exalt us. It's not pretty.
Still, it's better to focus on the outposts. If the Ket attack, at least our people won't be in one place.
Then there's this Sam of yours. We took a chance letting AI get involved. Frankly, I'm uncomfortable with just how involved it's become. I like you, Ryder. I really do. But I can't support your plan.
Then I will.
And so will I.
I agree.
Ryder deserves a chance to try.
I applaud the gesture, but you answer to me. I hope you understand.
What's the matter, Tan? Don't want anyone else overshadowing you?
It was so satisfying.
Pathfinder initiative. The chain of command has to be respected. That is all.
Oh well.
Why am I surprised? I don't exactly have a plan B.
There may be a way.
Pathfinder, apologies. There was an urgent message for you. They said your brother is awake.
What?
Go. We'll talk later. In the tech lab.
Ha! Sorry. It was really satisfying to tell Tan off. I like the other leaders, but not Tan. He's a dickhole, and I don't think he should exist, quite frankly. I don't see the need for him. Eliminate unnecessary management in order to obtain a more efficient and productive and happy workforce. Mr. Tan. Oh, we're in endless load screen hell. That's how you know it's Andromeda, really. I mean, I do love this game, but...
Scott.
There you are.
Touchy-feely time. Don't you think you slept in long enough?
I thought it was Saturday, then Sunday. Then I figured someone turned the alarm off.
With what you've been through, no one was sure what would happen. How you feeling?
Oh, like the galaxy's biggest idiot. Of all the stupid things to happen.
Not your fault.
Yeah, but if I'd have been there to help you, maybe Dad...
No one could have saved him, Scott. I wasn't even sure I should tell you.
I'm glad you did. That would have been a hell of a thing to wake up to. I'll miss him. But right about now, he'd be telling us to stop moaning and get on with it.
There's no shortage of things to do.
Yeah, I hear you're the great and honorable Madam Pathfinder.
Please, it's nothing like that.
As soon as I get my gear, well...
Careful.
No way are you fit for duty, sir. You need a chance to mend.
Yeah, says who?
I know you don't like being reminded you're my little brother, but you are. So relax and let your sister take care of things.
If you say so. More sleep for me.
You can keep talking if you'd like. Just no arm wrestling.
Ryder, this is Pathfinder Riggs. We have some ideas about Meridian. Come by the tech lab as soon as possible.
Hey,
You feeling out of the loop, I imagine?
a little. Though I've heard bits and pieces of things from Harry and the medtechs. Sounds pretty serious.
Just the fate of the entire initiative. Every man, woman, child, and everything in between.
That's me. I'm in everything in between.
The usual.
Oh, well, I'm sure the Pathfinder manual covers that.
Yeah, we'll have it wrapped by lunch. There's a race of aliens called the Ket. They're led by a scary nutjob named Archon who wants to turn all of us into them. We both want Meridian, which is the heart of an alien terraforming network we're trying to activate. We do that, maybe we live.
Look at my big sister being all proactive. Meanwhile, I'm mastering the art of peeing in a plastic jar.
Feeling homesick at all?
Still trying to get my sea legs, but I think about what might have been if everything hadn't gotten screwed up.
Screwed up how?
Start with Mom dying. I never cried so hard. And Dad? He was never the same after that. He put so much into Sam to save her, but... well, AI's as illegal as it gets in the Milky
And now
Way.
Sam's in my head and we're having a
After the
great
Lions
time.
kicked him out for it, everything changed. Suddenly being Alec Ryder's kid was a black mark. You and I were never going to live that down.
What do you think would be different?
Well, while you were looking for Prothean artifacts, I was standing watch over a Mass Effect relay. Hell of a thing to stare at every day. I'd dream about what was on the other side. The adventures I would have. The things I would accomplish. But when everything got screwed up, well, I guess I'll never know.
I thought maybe we could talk about Mom and Dad.
Sure. What about them?
You still think about Mom?
Yeah. Especially now. I wonder what she'd say if she could see us.
Why are you
Dad
such an
talked
idiot?
about her before we went on our first mission.
That'd be my guess.
Really? After she died, Dad seemed to shut down. He hadn't talked about her in years.
He loved her. I think he was just lost.
We all were.
What do you remember about how they met?
Well, she was in the Alliance, researching early biotic implants. That's about the time she met Dad. He was on Earth for N7 training, I think. He says he swooped in and swept her off her feet. Had a whole bad boy in uniform vibe that was irresistible.
Dad?
I guess it worked. They got married. Then the first contact war started, and he was sent off to fight. After that, we were born, and Dad was posted to the Citadel as an attaché.
What do you remember about growing up on the Citadel?
Big space station chock full of all sorts of aliens. Scary at first, but pretty soon I was playing laser tag with Turian and Solarian kids. Looking back on it...
By the way,
that's
my
why I'm here.
girlfriend's a Turian.
The Citadel showed me life has no limit on possibilities. It made me ask, what else is out there?
What do you remember about Mom's biotic research?
Mostly that it's the thing that finally killed her. Biotics weren't unknown back then.
Yeah.
So were the dangers. All sorts of rare diseases hit people working around Ezo. Mom was trying to design implants to help people harness their abilities. She was a pioneer. And she actually gave it to me.
Distressed honking.
Thought you might want to know how Dad died.
I was going to ask you.
Habitat 7. There was this alien terraforming machine that had us stranded. Dad figured it out and shut it down. That saved us our ass. Then, hell broke loose. My helmet got smashed. I couldn't breathe. I was suffocating. Then Dad gave me his helmet.
He sacrificed himself?
I never really knew with Dad. He could be so distant. I guess he loved us more than we knew.
When it mattered most.
Yeah. You should also know, Dad was keeping some secrets from us.
I mean, I suppose all
Like
parents
what?
are, but...
Turns out Sam is even smarter than anyone knew. And Dad juiced his connection to Sam. It's a lot more powerful than other Pathfinders. So is mine.
I guess rank has its privileges. What was Dad up to?
Dad encrypted some of his memories in Sam. I've started unlocking them.
What were they?
You and I were there, so was Mom.
You actually saw her?
It was at the hospital the day she died. And that reunion dinner she wanted us at so badly.
Right. Dad was his usual talkative self.
But there was something else. I saw Dad talk with a benefactor in the Milky Way. Some
I imagine we
initiative
could unlock
bigwig
our
I'd
final
never heard
memory
of.
soon.
That's news to me.
Yeah, I'm still hoping I can figure out what it all means. Well, I'll let you take it easy then.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe how slammed I am. Got a nap, then doze a bit, then try to catch up on sleep.
It'll get better.
Not before you find that Meridian. I want in.
I'll take pictures.
This is not good. Damned exiles.
What's going on here? Nothing I can pick up a quest from. Okay. I shouldn't really be doing side quests unless a memory one. I should get to the docking bay.
A violent illness related to cherry-like fruit brought back from Habitat 7 has authorities baffled. Multiple passengers are still in quarantine.
Oh boy.
This is HNS.
That's bad content. Right. Where are we going? Here we go. I do hate how often controlling this game feels like it's
Family is more important than new experiences.
Sorry, what I was going to say was frustrating how much the trying to play this game feels like it's fighting you. Right.
Ryder, good to see you. We've been working with Dr. Aradana and her team on the problem of getting to Meridian.
We think we have the answer.
I'm listening.
It's plans for new technology we've designated Ghost Storm.
How emo.
As you approach Meridian, our own ships can broadcast fake returns for the Tempest.
The Ket won't know which is real. It will confuse their sensors and draw their ships off.
It could buy you some time.
Sounds like this has never been tested. What if it doesn't work?
You're clever. I'm sure you'll figure something out.
Thanks,
This
Habitus.
means going against the initiative. We're on our own. You didn't hear that.
Hear what? We've been collating gamma charts all day.
A risk comes with the job. Part of being a Pathfinder.
Sure, if they'd pay us once in a while.
Not after this.
First, you'll need to research the ghost storm technology. Then we'll rendezvous at Meridian.
Good luck.
I like that. I like that the actions that we've been doing.
Horizontal gene transfer. The Ket incorporate new DNA seamlessly into their own genome.
Right, what are we doing? No? I just need EZO and then I could do my Black Widow sniper rifle. It is the Sidewinder that I want. This one though I want to change. So it's shield. Okay, what am I doing? With Tempest to help other Pathfinders, so... Going out here. I feel like we all knew this was going to happen, like this isn't a surprise in the slightest that we were going to have to go against the initiative. And it's very much a description of the Mass Effect games as a whole. Like, you're like, hey, here's this thing that could help us, and,
The Asari Ark has been recovered in deep space after nearly being destroyed during a
words are difficult. You're like, here's this thing that could help us, and the establishment are like, no, though. Like, what if not? But instead, the other Asari, whom we've
had no trouble
helping and, you know, the people, the idea of that the person that's been almost groomed for leadership and groomed for power is not always the best option, and it's the people who were forced into that role because the person who should be in that role has died or sacrifices himself or is no longer fit for purpose. And
Ryder, could we talk a moment?
you got it, Callow.
Ah, there you are. I was wondering, when you found the Solarian Ark, was anything strange, out of place?
You mean besides the Exalted Krogan, the relics, and getting jabbed in the neck? Why are you asking?
Because a few hours ago, we received this.
Hello, Ryder. I don't think the Solarian Ark was captured by chance. If you want to know more, meet me at these coordinates.
That's all. Do you think it's some sort of hoax?
Now that I think about it, a Ket armada just stumbling across the Solarian Ark seems a little convenient.
Coincidences do happen, though when you put it like that. I'll put the coordinates for this meeting in the nav computer. I suppose there's no harm in making sure.
Exactly. There's no harm in making sure.
What can I do for you?
Right.
I'll let you concentrate.
I'm guessing we won't have anything to say, but...
Feeling all right? You were clinically dead for a few seconds.
Not
I
really,
didn't even
but...
know a Sam could do that.
I didn't either. Imagine how I felt.
I'll bet death is the only exit, not the most reassuring words to hear. Anyway, thank you, Sam, for saving Ryder's life.
You're welcome, Dr. Anwar.
I should get back to things.
Sounds good.
I just want to talk to all our friends, see if they have anything to say. It's you. You got it. At some point, I will do that thing. Right, hang on. What's the... So it's low on damage, but I want damage and max ammo. Size. In terms of armor, or am I lagging behind? Nowhere though, I'd like to be able to get the Remnant Reborn stuff.
Hey, what's shaking?
Thanks for chatting.
You know it.
Wait, have I already talked to her about Meridian? Hi, Puck. I'm guessing nobody else has anything to say. Sevens. Nothing, alas. It's too good to be true.
The Ghost Storm technology has been fully researched, Pathfinder.
Excellent. We're ready to make our push on Meridian then.
Ooh. SAM node. Okay. I'm actually going, in that case, to head back.
I'll call a meeting immediately.
Not yet though. Because first we're gonna head back and land so that I can go to SAM node, finish off Ryder Family Secrets, and then we're gonna head to Haval to do Truth and Trespass. I know I said no more side quests, but I want to do these, and I get the feeling that once we go to Meridian it will be kind of really final, so we are going to do these two first. I should have checked that Ryder Family Secrets was updated before we left, but Also, I like that Hager is like, how are you doing? Busy as always, I assume. Like, yeah, dude. We're always busy. We are literally never not ever busy. Okay. I've got something bookmarked over here.
These power outages make no sense.
Ha, 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 ha. Hydroponics. Can we get into any of these? This is someone's trashed apartment. In fact, I think that's this is the extremely fancy apartment. Okay. Yes, I get it. These outages make no sense. I understand.
New to Junker, back in the fold. Drink of the hour is a lucky...
Oh, look.
I forget where the ingredients are from.
Oh, Pap.
You don't know what you're missing.
Hey there.
Nothing. Okay. Right. Seems like a big fat amount of nothing, so... Let's get out to, habitation deck.
Few answers, as the dark energy anomaly known as the Scourge limits travel and communication in the cluster. This is HNS.
Here we go. Right. We are gonna head to Ops after this. Talk to our Pathfinders before stuff goes to shit. Right.
Ryder, one of your father's memories is available.
Let's do it.
Let's see it.
A moment. There is an added layer of security.
What was it Gian Garson said? The code word is Fulcrum?
That worked. This is the last memory your father encrypted, from the final planning stages of Hyperion's departure.
Castus, thanks for calling. Not a lot of people still admit to knowing me.
Who dis?
I owe you. Those were good days on the Citadel, Alec. I checked with my son, Garrett. He works there now, CSEC.
And?
He says the Council thinks Commander Shepard's story is bogus.
Uh-huh. But?
Privately, I've heard they're starting to wonder.
This threat, they're called Reapers?
Shepard's word for them. Something about a cycle, an extinction event that happens every 50,000 years, galaxy-wide. And supposedly the alarm clock's about to go off again.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
But according to Garrus, Shepard's as level-headed as they come. Takes after you, and then 7.
I like this.
So, if the commander says these Reapers are coming, I don't want to be around to see them.
Thanks, Castus.
Take care.
Yes?
I checked around. There might be something to this.
If there is a war, the scramble for resources will be on a scale we've never seen before. The chaos will be monumental.
Sure is.
We should accelerate our timetable.
They will keep the reason quiet. No need to alarm anyone. But the arcs must be underway before any fighting starts. We can't get caught in the crossfire.
Agreed.
Is there something else?
Years ago, you mentioned salvation for a lot of people. You knew this was coming.
I knew something was coming. In theory. Shepard made it real.
And now that you're right,
We'll need a new home. We're going to be all that's left of civilization.
Sam,
Yes, Pathfinder?
track down my kids. Tell them their old man needs to talk. It's urgent. And how is Ellen?
She remains in stasis. As you hoped, it has suspended the progress of her disease.
Make sure her pod is on the Hyperion. Don't use it really.
What?
I'll tell the kids when the time is right.
What?
Hey, Sam. Transfer Pathfinder access. Encrypt memories.
What?
Still hope for your mother.
What? Excuse me, what?
Mom is here? Alive?
Alec blocked all knowledge of this memory. I now recall his directive to put Ellen into stasis. He hoped it would halt further progress of her disease until a cure could be found.
This should never have been kept secret.
Your father didn't want to raise false hopes. This is the reason you were made Pathfinder, to see the process through.
Where's Mom now?
Here on the Hyperion. Ellen is in a stasis pod under a false name. Elizabeth Riley.
Jesus.
Now we know what Gian Garson meant. That something big spooked the Benefactor. It was these Reapers. What do you know about them?
A Spectre operative in the Milky Way, Commander Shepard, launched an investigation in 2183 into the existence of an ancient race known as Reapers. According to Shepard's information, the Reapers invade the Milky Way every 50,000 years to destroy any advanced organic life. Allegedly, this cycle has been occurring for millions of years. Shepard claimed the Reapers' return was imminent.
That was over 600 years ago. Was Shepard right? Did the Reapers come back?
Additional logs in your father's quarters have unlocked. Their implications are troubling.
I'm not.
Your father believed it prudent that
I'm
you
not
have
done
this
with that.
information should anything happen to him.
But why was Gian Garson murdered?
Recall Garson's words about the Benefactor. Now they're moving 100,000 of us to Andromeda. I hope it's all for good, but I have my doubts.
That's why she was
What does
murdered.
that mean? Who was or is the Benefactor?
Unknown.
So this was Dad's plan.
Alec could not live with the thought of Ellen recovering, only to discover you had died. He sacrificed himself to ensure you and Scott could one day be reunited with your mother.
Jeez.
He was also concerned that what he knew about the Reapers and the Benefactor remained secret. He entrusted you with this knowledge. Additional logs with pertinent information are now unlocked in Alec's quarters.
Got it. Need to go find Mom.
Your father's personal logs.
We've just arrived in Andromeda. Before the rest of the Hyperion wakes up, I've checked our comms for any signals from the Milky Way. Looks like sometime in 2186. Everything went to hell. We got out just ahead of it. Commander Shepard was right. So was our mysterious
Who
benefactor.
is the Benefactor?
Hello, Alec. This is Liara Tassoni, and the year is 2186. I don't know if you'll even receive this message, but we corresponded years ago. I remember you spoke about a plan to settle Andromeda. I don't know if your arcs made it out of the Milky Way, but the worst has happened here. I'm with Commander Shepard and a brave crew. We're trying to build a weapon to turn the tide, but I fear that the civilization you remember, the people of the Milky Way as you knew them, could be gone forever. You may be all that's left. Please, don't forget us. Keep us alive in your hearts. And tell your children of the wonders that once were.
Jesus.
Normandy SR2, this is Dr. Liara Tassoni, signing off.
Alliance personnel, please stand by for an emergency flash traffic message.
This is a galaxy-wide alert for all human territories. Fleet Admiral Stephen Hackett has declared threat condition Saber 1. Enemy presence confirmed in Sol System. Earth under Reaper attack. I say again, Reaper attack is underway. Instructions to follow on coded channel Crimson Tacit. By God's sake.
This is Paladin Command to all Turian units within range. Under catastrophic Reaper attack. Primarch Fedorian is dead. Ground units are searching for the next in succession.
I remember this.
When everybody get down!
Alec, this is Gian Garson. For the record, year 2185. It's about Fulcrum. I'm on the Nexus and we're going into stasis for the voyage. Looks like you're already asleep. I'm very uncomfortable with our benefactor, and the fact that we still don't know who they are, and all these lives in our hands. We should have done something sooner. This is all very troubling, Alec. Let's talk as soon as you reach Andromeda.
Jen, I got your message about Fulcrum. It's now 2819. We reached Andromeda but have no sign of the Nexus. I have the same concerns as you. In all likelihood, the Milky Way... well, something terrible happened there. At least the benefactor spared us from that. But why keep hiding? Something's off. But we've got bigger problems at the moment.
Something is off.
Finding a home is all that matters.
I really want to know who the benefactor is, and I refuse.
I'm securing these Milky Way reports.
Categorically.
And I don't want it getting out. Whatever happened was 600 years ago. Someday we might break the news to everyone if the time's right. I guess we always knew there was no going back.
Christ alive. Well... Bad content. I'm unhappy about a lot of this. I'm glad our mother's alive. I wish we'd known. I'm unhappy about more or less the rest of everything else that's happening right about now. I'm glad I set the name of this stream to Ante Meridian. So it's alright, I'm not technically lying if I do all this stuff before I go to Meridian.
No word on completion, and remind visitors to avoid affected areas. This is HNS.
Oh, don't...
This is not good.
Musha's face directly into wall.
My team and I surveyed EOS thoroughly and even stopped the storms. The rest is up to the outpost, but the old threats are gone.
Wow.
There you are. What's all this about?
Accidental dialogue.
Okay, this is the pod you told me about. Who's Elizabeth Riley?
I hit the wrong thing.
If you could have one person back in your life, who would it be?
Well, Mom, of course. I mean... Hold on a second. Elizabeth Riley. Her initials. ER. Are you telling me?
I saw Dad's last memory. ER is Ellen Ryder. He put her here. Scott, it's Mom.
I don't... How... Wow, how is this possible?
I don't...
Apparently, putting her into stasis also
can't
put her
believe
disease
it.
on hold.
Its progress has been halted. Alec put her in stasis after she fell unconscious in the hospital.
This is incredible. So Dad being a pain in the ass finally paid off. I want to shake his hand. And then punch him. Why didn't he tell us?
I said the same thing, but does it really matter? She's still with us.
Well, let's get her out of there.
That's inadvisable. Although Ellen is alive, reviving her would trigger the disease, which would prove fatal.
Can't we cure her, Sam? It's been 600 years.
That was your father's plan.
What do you mean?
Alec hoped that in Andromeda, we would discover new scientific insights that could provide answers. Our journeys in Helios have indeed provided valuable genetic knowledge, information that could lead to a
Are we
cure.
going to have to
But
ascend her?
patience is required. For the moment, enjoy the fact that she is still alive, and that your accomplishments will one day save her life.
Waking her up will be fun. Surprise, Mom! You're still alive. Dad put you on ice.
Oh, and by the way, look out the window. You're in Andromeda!
An unusual way to meet your mother, but I will defer to you. My original purpose was to ensure the survival of Ellen Ryder. It is a mission I hope the three of us will one day fulfill, together.
I wish I got a screenshot of that moment, but woof. I say again, woof. Right. We're gonna head out to Havarl. No, we're gonna head to Ops next, via Havarl. Other way around, Havarl via Ops. I don't really feel like I'm ready to do Meridian yet. I really want to have no regrets first.
Fireworks in Tefessa as outpost colonists out-engineer an Angaran outlaw and destroy his ship in a daring rescue. This is HNS.
Right, somewhere around here. Hi, Candles.
Thanks for understanding about the outpost and the protesters.
You don't strike me as the political type.
I'm not. Just pro keeping everyone alive. Maybe those
I
protesters
can't
will
remember
eventually
what he's
understand
talking
too.
about at all.
It's done. I don't want to think about it. Need something else?
There's an Asari documentarian in your cells, Carrie Tavessa.
Yes, word came down that her series was frightening people. We can't afford more unrest.
But
I'm sorry, Ryder, but it was this or exile. At least this way she's safe. Now, anything else?
bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
Not got anything to say about...
Secure message from intelligence. Requesting armor cam footage.
Guess he's got nothing to say about, like...
Colonial Affairs, please advise Director Tan of your status.
Hey, Sid. How you doing?
Any logistics updates are due within the hour.
Oh, she won't let me... I can't talk to her, bugger. Okay. Pathfinder Zone is around here somewhere.
Pathfinder was quick to clarify official reports.
My team and I surveyed Eos thoroughly and even stopped the storms.
Ah, Ryder. Grab a seat.
So yes, after that, the Ket tightened security. I've only just got back.
They must be afraid you're close to figuring out exaltation.
A comforting thought.
It's satisfying to wipe that smug look off Ket faces.
I meant to thank you for the star maps.
Oh, of course. I'll be charting the Scourge for a while, though Ryder's data from the vaults is helping.
I'll send you our latest.
I'll take a copy as well. Anything to expand the search grid.
You're still looking for stasis pods?
And finding them. Having a partner AI makes one hell of a difference. I guess I need to train a successor and figure out how to prepare them.
I don't think this is a job you can prepare for. You live it and do your best.
Fully with you on that.
There's only one way to find out what kind of Pathfinder you are.
Guess so.
For now, friends, I need your help. The first wine bottled in Andromeda, sent back to the Nexus.
A good thing I brought my flask. Damn, that smells good.
Seemed worthy of our first proper meeting together. If we have a toast.
To our crews, our Sams, and each other. May we always find our path home.
I love that. I really do like that. Nice.
Ryder.
Captain Hager? Or is it Pathfinder Hager now?
Well, I have the title, but I've only begun the training. There's so much to learn.
He can say that again. I'm still figuring it out.
So I shouldn't expect to see the light at the end of the tunnel anytime soon, then. What can I do for you?
I know Reika was well loved. Have your people embraced you?
They know I share their reverence for her. They know I mourn with them. But the sense of security she inspired, that will take time to find again. Restoring that is what drives me. Only then will I have honored her.
I like that.
How are your people adjusting to life here?
My people are waking up and going into mourning. For the thousands lost and, of course, for Reika. She was beloved. They said goodbye to everyone back home. Went to sleep for 600 years, only to face this.
Yep.
But we are not the first, just among the many.
How has it been, learning the ways of the Pathfinders?
You make it sound like a mystical order. I imagine everything will go into overdrive once my SAM is online. Until then, it's all just book learning. But I already feel as though I'm barely keeping my head above water, gasping for breath.
That's exactly how I feel.
What are you working on now?
After what we went through, the Solarian path is clear. We came so close to suffering as the Angara suffered. It's our mandate to figure out exaltation. I already have a task force studying the Ket to that end.
Understanding exaltation is paramount to survival here.
In and of itself, it is the greatest threat we face.
Good lad.
I will share all our findings.
Good lad.
Nice talking with you, Hager.
And with you, Ryder.
Apex personnel, please check your duty roster for important updates.
Stop running away. I want to talk to you. Cool.
I can't believe how much the Solarians suffered. Is there any monstrosity the Ket won't stoop to? Hager's so nervous about taking over from Reika. I can't blame him, but
I don't like how close we're standing.
How does it feel to be back on the Nexus finally?
It feels... After living so long on an ark that was falling apart, I'm not used to feeling safe.
That's
but I can
it.
breathe. See the people I'm here to help. This is home.
What's your mission, now that you're a Pathfinder?
I'll be exploring and charting the Scourge. I want to drive the Ket out of their hiding places. Goddess willing, that data module will be worth the price we paid.
I haven't run into Sarissa yet. Do you know where she is?
I don't. She took her weapons and armor and left without a word.
It's probably the best thing for her.
All right.
I pray she will. Sarissa has a powerful spirit, but this hurt her terribly. I almost feel sorry for the next Ket she sees.
I get the sense you draw a lot of strength from your faith.
I do. It's a comfort to know I'm never alone. Though I suppose now, with my Sam, that's doubly true. Do you have any particular beliefs?
I wouldn't say so.
Everyone has their own path through the world. I wish you the best on yours.
Good luck, Pathfinder.
Goddess go with you.
I always want to end that with "and with you," just like out of habit. All data uncommon error. Like this. Beppy Colombo. Mercury and Jupiter. How you doing,
So
Avitus?
it's official. You're part of our little club.
I know I was reluctant, but it was the right call. Thanks for the push.
You're welcome.
Thought a Spectre could handle it.
So I hear.
That's not what I said, but...
Everyone.
So, how are you finding the new post?
Not used to having people question my actions, but I like the challenge. More than I thought I would.
Any regrets?
My only regret is that Mason isn't here to see me play diplomat with Tan. Back in the Milky Way, I would have punched sense into that worm.
Me too, Avitus.
Now, I use my words. I'm a changed man.
Pathfinder versus Spectre. How does it compare?
They're completely different beasts. As a Spectre, I worked in the shadows. Intel was on a need-to-know basis. Here, everyone's looking to me, looking to me. It's all out in the open.
Which do you prefer?
Being a Spectre was easier, but being a Pathfinder is more rewarding.
How's life on the Nexus treating you?
Running water and rations, it's a beautiful thing. I can tell people are still shook up from the uprising, but compared to Varl, things almost feel normal.
That's very fair.
Any luck finding other survivors from Natanus?
Brought in another batch yesterday. Still too many unaccounted for, but we're getting there.
I'll keep an eye out.
Thanks, Ryder. Appreciate it.
How have you been since HO47C?
Fine, I'm fine.
Keep internalizing your feelings and you're bound to explode. Doesn't have to be me, but you should talk to someone.
I talked to Sam.
That's a start. Good seeing you, Avitus.
Stay safe out there.
You too. And I'm not going to talk to you, Tan, because you're a dick. And I don't like you.
Superintendent Cash reminds everyone all power grid adjustments must be approved beforehand.
Can I talk to you? No. Okay, right. Let's head off to Haval real quick.
After a high-profile exile, Krogan are returning to the Nexus. The Krogan have been welcomed back into the initiative after officials accepted their push for equal status.
Good.
Clan leader Nakmor Morda welcomed the support and resources New Tachanka will now receive. It's about time. This is HNS.
Good. And thrice good. Right. Now let's actually get going.
The crew is ready to discuss how to approach the Remnant City, Pathfinder.
In a second. I'm getting distracted by being stupid. Hang on. Right. I had a worry, but that worry has been solved now. Right. Renew. Okay. Let's head off to Haval. Seriously though, thinking about it, a list of things that could make Andromeda better for me would be being able to skip these transport cutscenes, because I appreciate that they are there to make you feel more immersed, but it's also just really annoying, if I'm honest. And make it so that controlling the game feels less like fighting it. And that would make my life approximately 5,000 times better. Like, I'm so fed up of these scenes. And the fact that if you leave a planet without realizing that you had something to do, like, that's it.
Entering atmosphere, LZ in sight.
You've got to deal with it, all of this nonsense over and over again. It's very frustrating. Right, where are we off to? Here. Let's teleport here and run down. Be quicker. Oop. Or at least it will be once I've loaded in. There we go, that's better. Jesus. Why? Is this game being like that at the moment? Leave me alone. Right. Let's get out of here. And by get out of here, I mean shuffle over this way. What is this? No scanning allowed? Can I, like, scooch around to try and avoid getting into a fight? Or are these guys going to insist on fighting me?
Good job!
They're all in a fight with me now. I mean, this isn't annoying in the slightest. Come on, up you get.
Those are the coordinates we were sent.
And that message about the Solarian Arc? So are we checking it out?
Well,
There's Ket all over.
obviously, we are checking it out.
Guess this was all a ruse.
Let's look around. They might have left something.
Okay.
From their gear, they were hoping to capture someone.
Me, I'm guessing.
Probably me. Sorry about that.
You're welcome.
Though, if
I
you'd
mean,
broken a sweat, I'd be sorrier.
You sent us the message about the Solarian Arc?
Yes, Major Salin Vaughn, STG, retired, of course.
What's STG?
Special Tasks Group. Back home, we were field agents who gathered intelligence and handled inconveniences.
By any means necessary, even assassination.
If
well.
you prefer. As I said, these days I stick with retiree.
Espionage is a job that follows you home.
I mean-
or across galaxies.
Until there's nothing for it but to grow a conscience. Let's be frank. There are too many inconsistencies aboard our Ark. They only make sense if someone betrayed us to the Ket. My best suspect is a biologist, Dr. Adden, but the evidence is thin. I need a Pathfinder to verify what I've found, or I risk arresting an innocent man.
Who's Adden? Why would he betray his Ark?
An ex-military biologist from the early wake-up team on our Ark. He claims to be studying the Ket. As for why, I intend to ask him.
Alright, I'm in. How do we catch your traitor?
I only have 2 leads left. Dr. Adden's equipment and a Ket who might be his handler. I need you and your Sam to analyze them. If we show Dr. Adden's in regular contact with the Ket, that would prove he's the one.
What if the evidence doesn't implicate Adden?
If I'm really that rusty, I suppose I'd have to start over from scratch. Remember, Dr. Adden's equipment and his Ket contact. This has to be watertight. Good luck.
Okay. Right. Off to Vold then, I guess. I'm intrigued, which is why I want to do this before Meridian, because I want to get as much as possible done before Meridian, so that when we do it, it feels more like the end of like everything. Like, I guess like this is it. We have done everything else, you know. And then if we do have to sacrifice ourselves, we can be happy in the knowledge that like the Pathfinders we've left behind are like they are well set up, and also that like
Leaving a Varl. Bridge is yours, Pathfinder.
the worlds that we've been trying to put together, like I don't know how to word this, but if we do have to sacrifice ourselves, we're secure in the knowledge that we have done the best we can. That like, that really is it.
We're going to need to research the Ghost Storm tech for the other Pathfinders as soon as we can.
You got it. I've got other things to do right now. Leave me alone. I need to go get my apple juice out of the fridge, but I'm lazy. Just keep going to take sips from a glass of soda that I finished. I'm like, eh. Where'd it go? Meow.
Fold orbit is steady.
Meow meow. Right. Let's go.
Approaching the LZ.
Thanks, Callow. I wonder if it would be different if I'd saved the Solarians. Would they be like, you did the right thing? Sucks about the Krogan, but you did the right thing. I'm intrigued. I shall have to save the Solarians on a second run. Right, where are we going? Here and there. There's so much stuff on my map now. There we go, this is what I wanted. Hop in the whip, brackets, nomad.
I'm reading a temperature decrease.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Pathfinder, this remnant site may have defense systems.
It's fine.
I think that's cat tech. Stay alert.
Being around here is
Scan.
weird for me because, like...
Let's get a scan.
When I was...
Phoebe, you okay? You were making a face.
Don't tell anyone, but I'm still finding sand from Eos in my pants.
That STG agent was right. This cat was Dr. Adams' contact.
Pop your head back up, dickweed, and I'll shoot it off. Right.
Just get a scan.
This cat has a Milky Way comm device implanted. Particle vibration on the transmitter resembles Solarian encryptions.
Resembles doesn't prove much. The cat could have found the implant on the Solarian arc.
We've still got the other lead. Adam's equipment.
Personally, I don't think this is it.
The ambient temperature is normal.
A large part of me wonders
Life
if it
support is
was...
back online.
if it's that guy and we're being led on a wild goose chase. I'm at the point now where I suspect absolutely everyone. I really want to know who the benefactor is as well, but I will not spoil myself. I'm really
That's
bad
according to my map.
at like spoiling myself for stuff by looking it up, and I won't do it anymore. I refuse. I'm going to find out organically. This, I swear, to me. I learned from experience of,
This This must be Dr. Adden's workspace, the one the STG agent is investigating.
Okay.
This equipment has been sterilized with a standard radioisotope. There are trace elements of biomaterial that could be consistent with exaltation pods.
Or they could be leftovers from Adden's experiments. Both of these leads seem circumstantial. Nothing proves Adden betrayed the Ark.
Yeah, it's pretty thin.
What about Hager back on the Nexus? We could ask if he knows anything.
He just left the Nexus. Well, I guess. God, I wish we could get out of here more easily. Make life approximately 5,000 times more efficient. We didn't have to watch this stupid cutscene over and over and over again. I'm at the point now where I personally really just want to get back to the story. But I also really want to do this first. I wish we could just call him. Like, why do we have to go back to the Nexus to do this?
All systems green.
Fold orbit is steady.
Right. I just read a super quick guide and it looks like we're going to have quite a lot of wandering around, so I apologise in advance. I hope you guys enjoy landing and taking off cutscenes. Also, should I have done this earlier? Would I have done this earlier if I knew that we would have to come back here? Answer to both of these questions is yes. Let me in, meow.
The Asari Ark has been recovered in deep space after nearly being destroyed during a Ket assault. The Lucinia was mostly evacuated by the time Initiative forces intercepted the Ark in the Valet system. This after the Asari Pathfinder, Matriarch Ashara, was killed while attempting negotiations with the Ket. A decision by replacement Pathfinder Sarissa Theris to prioritize Ket data over Ashara's life was condemned by Asari leadership. Theris has since been stripped of her title and replaced by her second in command, Vidaria Damali. A major scandal surfaces is implicating
What's happening? A major scandal surfaces implicating something.
Ah, Ryder. Your pilot said you were helping Major Salen Vaughn with an investigation into Dr. Adden.
You know Salen?
Only by reputation. One of STG's finest back in the day. I tried to help him with Adden, but sort of stalled.
Salen gave me 2 leads, but everything I found was inconclusive.
I reached out to ARC leadership, the ones who woke up first, but they keep putting me off. I had an idea, but it might not be completely legal.
Oh, well.
Hey, if we don't break the rules, who will?
One of those ARC officers, Rand Lon, has an apartment here. If he's busy, he won't be around. And a quick scan wouldn't hurt anything. Just see what's there.
You got it. Listen, I love to commit like breaking and entering and invasion of privacy. It's one of my favorite activities personally. I'm just gonna go see if Carrie has anything new to say. I think.
Told you she fell.
The doc says that break is a textbook case of being hit with bionics.
I'm distracted by the dialogue. Distracted and intrigued. It makes me really happy to see like proof of the world continuing around us without our involvement. Like, which one's his apartment? This one, okay. No? This one?
Locked.
Oh well.
I may be able to hack this, Pathfinder.
Password protected. Little help, Sam?
Accessing. It contains financial and personnel reports. However, the EM signature suggests data was recently cleaned.
Freshly vacuumed.
Traces of dust still remain. Based on the Scourge radiation count, they came from a remote world.
So Rand Lon, or someone in his apartment, when exploring out there.
Intriguing. What over here is bipping at me for talc powder? Okay.
It's been watered recently.
A single fiber is caught on a leaf. It shows traces of novetamine.
A drug?
A neurodepressant reported in some Andromeda wildlife. This plant is not one of them.
Okay, something's fishy. Sam, can you work out which planet the dust on the floor came from?
I have a candidate. No record of any official visit. Once in orbit, I can approximate a nav point.
Okay. Adjustments to current inflation. Patrol safe return. 12 invites in 12 days kept me distracted. I hope there's 2 junior staff still accompanying you. It's probably sent to book space 12 on the commons and 4 at the mezzanine, plus 1 just in case. That if we need 1 more place, we're prepared. Say you on the 18th. Reception for pickup code. Okay. I dislike that that's the...
What are you doing in my apartment?
You must be Rand Lon.
Yes. You're the one who saved our Ark. What are you doing here?
My fault. I'm visiting a friend and, well, these doors all look alike.
You're quite obviously not here by accident. Now please, explain why you broke in or I'll have to report this to the militia.
I'm working with Major Salen Varn. He has the paperwork.
Salen? Huh, I see. If the Major's at it again, this makes more sense.
What do you mean?
No, I won't spread rumors. You can go, but I wouldn't break into any more homes on Salen's advice.
If I've been misled, I should hear these rumors.
The Major is brilliant, but he's just been in STG too long. He's been bothering us with conspiracies since he woke up. It's common in retired agents. They can't navigate a world without espionage.
That feels very...
I see.
Look, Let's forget this happened. For the Major's sake. Goodbye, Pathfinder.
Still got that planet identified, Sam?
Yes, Pathfinder.
All his friends are going to the middle of nowhere. That feels, yeah, to me that feels very deliberately gaslighty.
At my age, family is more important than new experiences. I don't regret staying close to home.
We've had no trouble, Pathfinder.
I really do like the number of people who are just like crouched, like combat crouched around at random. I hope that guy's knees don't hurt too bad. I'm sure nobody running will be able to find him. Nobody like me who's constantly running in and out of the Tempest. God, think about the amount of fuel used.
Hello?
I have a fun fact, which is that because of where my new piercings sit, on my headphones, there is a bit which has been rubbed off from contact with the metal. Like it's definitely snagged compared to the other part, which is just rubbed off from use. That's a fun thing that's been happening. Right.
We're on course.
According to the brief spoiler that I read, second to last planet we have to visit. Go. Really wish I hadn't thrown out the pack that had my sweet and sour chicken in it last night, because it still had some sauce in it, and I'm having like leftover rice for dinner, and it'd be much nicer if it had some sauce with it. I have to think about this sort of stuff while I'm waiting to be let off. Finally be done with some of these cutscenes.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Let's get going.
How long have we been driving around? Feels like hours. You sure you're going the right way?
Well, there aren't any signs.
We've literally just... Petra's are we nearly there yet? When it's like, we've literally just got in the car. It is not my fault that Eladon is so big. There is simply too much of it.
Got them all.
Pathfinder, these are the approximate coordinates extrapolated from the Solarian apartment.
And nothing. There's sand traps all over. Let's look under the surface. Something was here, then dragged. That way.
I wonder if we're gonna have to fight that worm. What's he gonna say about these actually? Sources. Equipment. Multiple individuals dragging a heavy object.
Scavengers. I'd be careful. Out here, they're dangerous.
The trail leads right to them.
Oops.
Good job!
Wait, is that Salen? He's still breathing. Pass the metagel. Let's get him back on his feet.
Big F. Hi, in a second. I want to nick things first. Hi, Salen.
Salen, what happened to you?
Salen? Very familiar for our first real meeting.
You don't remember us?
I contacted you, hoping one of my suspects would do something reckless, and unfortunately, he did. I imagine I was supposed to vanish out here while he used my cloak device. Any Salen you met was Dr. Adden in disguise.
Wait, he asked me to analyze leads that could implicate him.
Let me guess. Adden asked you to scan those leads. I suspected the traitor was hiding messages on optical encoders. Those messages were the real proof I needed, but a powerful scanner like yours would wipe them. Adden used you and, my investigation to cover his tracks. Canny bastard.
I feel like you and Dr. Adden are taking turns yanking my strings.
Then who was Adden's puppeteer? Everything comes back to our arc. Adden didn't have the clearance to alter logs or affect the nav computer, yet he's obviously guilty. I suspect Adden is the front man for a conspiracy involving the Ket. He's the key to blowing it open.
Right, except Adden got rid of anything we had on him, and I'll bet Rand Lawn has disappeared.
Adden. He forgot the dart he poisoned me with. Still in there, with the ballistics intact. Contact Adden, feign ignorance, and ask for a meeting. I'll be there to arrest him.
We'd need somewhere to meet Adden, somewhere neutral.
There are caves on Kadara that might be suitable.
Send the word.
Right. Beep 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 beep. Let me just run back over to my thing so that I can go travel to Kadara. I'm pretty certain Kadara is the last planet we need to visit. I'm hoping so because I want to get on to the main story soon. You could free me out.
Ryder.
Hi. I promise we will stop flying about soon. We're nearly done. We will be free soon. And able to actually continue on with the story. Eventually, I swear.
Now orbiting Kadara.
Oh, well, that's actually landed Kadara. Right. Meow, meow. Let me out, meow. Meow, meow. Let me out, 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 meow. Fucking finally, do. We will Right. Where are we going? Over here. Cool. Upstairs, say thump. Of course. As 'tis inevitable.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can
I went the
extract
wrong way.
minerals via your mining interface.
Have fun fighting each other. I'm going to get out of here.
You're not a Turian citizen, are you? I just realized you weren't on the Natanis, and you don't act like them.
You're right. I'm not a citizen. I was taken from Palaven real young. Didn't even get to boot camp. A real Turian might look down at me. And so, you know, I'm using my mother as the example of real Turian. I don't remember much about Palaven, but I remember her. She always looked like she was shitting a tank.
Ew.
Exactly. Right, actually. Oh, that was weird. Hurt my eyes. I don't want to be like walk in here with sniper rifle raised, but just so you know, I have absolutely no faith, and I do in fact have my rifle. We can't scan him. We can, however, open the container next to him.
There you are. Did you investigate those leads?
I learned you're a Ket collaborator and a murderer.
Who's one victim short?
So it's true. Old spies really do live forever.
This old spy would punch you if he wasn't
carrying evidence in his chest. I tried to give you a decent burial, Major. There was no time to convince you of our cause.
Selling your arc to the Ket makes no logical or tactical sense.
To you, because you lack data. Several of us woke early, prepped the arc, and then we found the Ket, an unstoppable enemy. So we made a pact. Sacrifice our arc to the Ket and learn their secrets, so one day we could destroy them along with their exaltation.
Hey,
I
I
mean-
know how not to get exalted. Get ourselves exalted. You idiot!
Listen, there is an empire of Ket beyond Helios. All-powerful conquerors who will invade us eventually.
It sounds like
the
Milky
secrets
Way.
we learned to stop our extinction before it begins. Give us our freedom, and they're yours. Don't let this go to waste.
What exactly are you offering?
The intricacies of the Ket Empire. Vassals, potential weak points, exaltation secrets. Which we can't confirm. And you could have pulled out of your cloaca. We had to sacrifice civilians for this, Major. Will you let that be for nothing?
I'm going for... They've already done the stupid thing, so I'm going to take advantage of it.
You're despicable. But if your secrets could save us,
Exactly.
teach us to fight exaltation, deal.
Might work out long term, but that's a big might.
I know,
The hell with
Phoebe.
that. He gave them our arc.
And we saved it. We're vulnerable. We can't afford to lose any advantage.
If you trust Eden, you deserve everything you get. If I see him again, you have to ID him by his teeth. I'll transfer my intel to you immediately. My life is entirely in your hands.
Also, I like
Thank
having...
you for your foresight. You don't know how many lives you'll save.
I like having the one-up on people. I like being able to, like... Go free. Minus strikes. Plus. Again. Try. Oh. The output is scientific. That's wrong. Look. Put it down. Let's find a... Yeah. Payments ready to move forward. Yes. Yes. Initiative. It's been absent. Yeah. Oh, I know. Intellectual curiosity. Grounded. Give that. Sort of. Keep that. Well, sarcasm. Ha! Resistance. First. 3. Cool. Neat. Right. Let's get out of here. By get out of here, I mean... press T for Tempest. Now let's go hang out in space for a bit while I go explain that we're about to do something really stupid imminently.
Hello?
Hi. No emails, okay. I just want to see what we're missing, see if we can get any of it. Missing Meridian. So we're missing beryllium and ESO. PT, what's that? Platinum. So we're missing beryllium, ESO, and platinum. I am sorry if you can hear upstairs yelling away. I think all the time about, could I put something like a thing on the door that says, just so you know, I can hear you yelling. You're not quiet. You guys are both still out. Wow. In that case, we know that there's nothing more we can do.
VidCon channels are ready, Pathfinder.
Let's do it.
The Nexus leaders think our search for Meridian is a waste of time, but we know they're wrong. Turning on vaults won't be enough without the heart of the system.
Just to clarify, you're defying a direct order?
Oh well.
No, not me. We are going to defy them.
Haha, that's the spirit.
And the kit?
That's where the ghost storm technology comes in. Isn't that right, Hager?
Exactly. Our forged signals should divert some cat from you.
It won't be all of them, but it'll be enough.
The Tempest is small and fast. I don't need a big window.
I trust you,
We'll drop
Carlo.
you off and make our exit before the Ket catch on.
Once we're on Meridian, it'll be a small team. Move fast, figure out its secrets.
Right behind enemy lines. Good time to assess their numbers, defenses.
And when you're ready, we'll extract you the same way we got you in.
If we come back with actuals on Meridian, the Nexus will sit up.
Sounds like a solid plan, team. Hager, you ready?
Good to go on your word, Pathfinder.
All right, guys, this is it. Let's get moving.
Phew. Okay.
Maybe bone up on the uniform protocol, Liam. Subsection shirts.
Civilian ship. What'll they do? Dock my pay?
We get paid.
Why? You buy it next time we go to Gadara?
Are you kidding? You should see my tab.
I love listening in on those conversations. I love being part of a world that exists around and extraneous to you, and not the fact that you aren't a requirement of that world. You're just one of the people living in it. Even on your own ship, like, whatever happens to us, they will be fine.
If the Archon's information is right, this is the system. Meridian should be here somewhere.
Oh, Scourge everywhere. Right. Going to investigate all the things. Get plutonium or beryllium.
Probe away. I found something.
Nice.
Anomaly detected. Probe away. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Iron. Strength performance calm. Scourges. It's eating us.
Anomaly detected. Deploying
Way.
probe.
Scorching desert.
Satellite detected.
Satellite. Well, let's go. Don't know if
That's
it really.
it. That's Meridian.
Or Key to Sierra, as the Ket call it.
Looks like a giant space station.
Sure does. Right. Let's go. Ovs had to repaint the Nomad just in case.
Initiating Ghost Storm on my mark. 3, 2, go.
If we
Enemy signature detected. Commence pursuit.
Hager, it's working.
Reading a bunch of Ket headed our way. Pulling back. It's all on you now, Tempest.
I love that.
We
That's
should get
so
them as
cool.
close as possible to here. Intense readings could be some kind of control center.
No decent landing sites. This could get messy.
How messy?
Ryder, looks like a flyby is our only option. I'll get as low as possible, but you'll have to eject over the target area.
Oh, I've got shivers.
Falling out of so many things now, I should be a pro.
Heard about your free fall to Habitat 7. Liam said he could hear you screaming the whole way down. Keep it buttoned this go round, huh? It's embarrassing. Alright, you know the drill. What's your rate of descent? Shield should take care of the rest.
So far, so good. The Ket haven't detected us.
But once we go in, we'll be clear as day to any troops on the ground.
The Tempest can take some shots if it has to.
Some, not many.
Oh, I've got real shivers. This is beautiful, and I really do have, like,
Everyone okay?
very intense shivers.
my head, but I'm good.
We'll need to survey the area, figure out what we're dealing with.
I am detecting active conduits nearby. Your scanner should be picking them up.
Sure is.
Great. Should have got the Tempest to drop us over there. Sigh.
Did we really just say sigh out loud? Okay. Aha. Here we go.
Pathfinder, while interacting with that console, I detected the presence of a complex network, connected via a central command hub.
A hub? You mean we found Meridian's controls?
Most likely, however, the hub is dark, deactivated.
Well, sounds like a challenge. I do love challenges.
See what Meridian's all about. We can start by finding its central hub.
Okay. It's down. Okay.
Pathfinder, we are looking at the central command hub I detected earlier. As with the monoliths and vaults, the hub is connected to the two neighboring towers.
So activating the towers will also activate the command hub.
Screw recon. Let's just activate Meridian.
What about the Ket?
Activating a vault has previously activated a purification field. Perhaps Meridian is similar.
Let's head to those towers and see what we can find.
Pathfinder, interfacing with that console has activated a gravity well.
This place is so pretty.
Look at this place. It's amazing.
Exactly. Exactly my sensation, PB.
Pathfinder, I'm picking up radio interference. A Ket signal.
Oh no.
Alert! The detected signal was a decoy. Keita's era has been infiltrated. All units are to focus on incapacitation and capture of the Pathfinder.
Want Ryder?
Eat dicks.
Gotta go through us, asshole.
Here we go! Head above us! We're completely open!
If I had better frames, this would be a lot easier. As it is, I am screwed.
I wonder if there's a broken Atmo processor somewhere that's causing this downpour.
Or maybe the builder.
Look out! Reinforcements!
I wonder what she was about to say. asshole. Poke your head out so I can shoot it.
Which way should we head?
Exploration or research? Let's go this way.
Sam, what do you think?
Okay.
Intense vortexes of scourge energy. I would steer clear if I were you, Pathfinder.
How convenient, you're almost a part of me. So if you would steer clear, I shall too. But first, I shall, in attempting to look around, get completely mixed up.
The cat were making themselves comfy here.
Sure shit were.
Whoa, I wasn't expecting this many trees.
Those builders were great at growing plants in weird places.
Hostile shuttle incoming.
Oh, beans. Okay.
Wow, it's all completely overgrown.
What? Oh no. What's one of these doing here?
Big guy down! Keep it up! We take them down, we take Meridian!
Jesus. You scared, and I say this not lightly. The absolute
Like this. Could it be related to how we
absolute
think?
shit out of me.
Isn't it fascinating?
See, this is why I brought you with me,
Plants are pretty,
PB.
but they never did much for me. They just sit there, doing nothing.
That's how I feel. I'm with you on this one. Is there anything up there? I'm especially unhappy at the, Huh. Well, you best believe I'm poking this so that my life is a bit easier when I decide to go over there. Yeah, I'm gonna go this way first, but... which way? Oh, this way? No. I seem to want to get over there, so if I go I'm intrigued to see these fighting each other.
I wish we didn't have to rush around defending ourselves from Ket. Would be nice
so
to
do
take our
I.
time and really look at this stuff.
Yes, that would be the dream, wouldn't it, BB? I say, crying softly.
in
No.
good position.
I can see him, don't worry.
That's a lot of cat equipment. Looks like they set up camp.
Okay. We've got a turret on our side at least. Which is nice. Ooh. Human Pathfinder will make an attempt on Ketisira or Meridian as is known to these creatures. Predictable course of action. It believes itself my equal, and it will attempt to steal the remnant's power from us. We've worked long and hard to unlock these secrets. We will not be dispatched by this less creature. I have dispatched my enforcer, my sword, to the space station to handle this human. She will be my voice. Obey her as you would your Archon. Work on the remnant must continue in the meantime. With Ketisira fully under my control, Helios, the Angara, and the Pathfinder's people will yield. Our rise is assured. It has always been assured. Victory is inevitable, and the Ket are patient. And I cannot emphasize this enough, like. Right. Let's get going.
That's a lot of firepower.
I detect working remnant technology. We could turn that against them.
Where are the turret controls? Here we go.
Look out! Reinforcements!
Hi. You wanna start some shit? Try this on for size.
I think that's the last of them. For now.
Oops. Okay. Right.
What new remnant surprise are we going to find here, I wonder? Too dark. We could be ambushed.
Giant mushrooms. I have to say, I'm not exactly a fan of either of these.
What the hell?
Translating. Pattern 1-3. Viability 56.2%. Genetic template transmitted for testing.
What?
Were they performing experiments on
I
them?
mean,
Running an analysis on the glyphs. These bodies are prototypes from genetic blueprints, each more refined than the last. Using Meridian, they designed a species that would live in this cluster.
Jesus.
The Angara.
They created life? Then everything we've seen, we were just scratching the surface.
This revelation could shatter a people's worldview. The Moshai will know how best to break this to her people. So Meridian is not just about terraforming. It's capable of creating life. But why do something like this?
I can say nothing about the Remnant Builder's ultimate purpose.
They created
Intriguing.
life. The Archon could twist that around, destroy life.
Look at this tech. The builders intended Meridian to do great things. To advance science, not be used as a weapon.
But the system still has destructive capabilities.
We'd better get to those controls.
Aww.
We crack Meridian's controls first. We make sure the Archon can't use it.
Jarl needs to know what we learned about the Angara.
I know. We'll tell Jarl and let him decide how to spread the news to his people.
I don't really want to be... I really want to be the person to,
It's so beautiful.
don't really want to be the person to tell him.
Do you think the builders designed this too, like the Angara? Wow. So many. Why did they archive previous iterations?
Gotta admit, it's unsettling.
Beautiful, but also unsettling. Like perhaps many good things should be. Why mushrooms though? Of all things. How the fuck do I get up there? Can I climb up this way? Do I have to climb? Oh. Hang on, I might have to.
Safety in numbers. Safety in numbers.
Close my eyes a little bit when it comes to
Ha! Got that door open.
nice. I'm just unhappy with having to
Another relic box? They keep cropping up.
nice. Okay, what does this say? Okay. There we go. Position. Results in solves fragile prone to tremors. Huh. Weird but neat. Right.
Empathy Archon knows about the Angara. That's why he's so obsessed with figuring out. It's coming online. We're doing it. Hey,
Nice.
that pool's gone. There was something down there the whole time.
So this is how it's supposed to look when everything is working.
Cool.
One tower up and running. One more to get the hub going.
Well, such biology chosen as discover multiple applications. Consider this test a success. Cool.
Look at all those lights. Can you imagine what this was like when it was all working? That's a strange looking plant.
This organism appears to be held in stasis, Pathfinder. What data I can find refers to a plant as a prototype, a blueprint.
Huh. Genetic experimentation.
Or if it will, at some point hatch. Egg. Egg, egg, egg. I'm taking my time with this, because I have, like, if, oh, for fuck's sake. fine. Nice going, us.
I think we got them all.
We beat up the Ascendant, which is my favorite thing in life to do. Right. You guys are both fully leveled. Oh, whoops. So let's get out of here.
Will activating Meridian benefit the Ket in some way? The Archon's forces have been here for years, and they're nowhere close to being able to understand remnant tech.
That must really frustrate the Archon.
No doubt. It gave me the ping like there was something to scan, but then it wouldn't tell me what there was to scan, so whatever. Let's get out of here.
This place is huge. I hope we don't get too lost.
Too late. I've some might say that getting lost is the only thing I'm really good at doing.
That's the hub, but we need to get the other tower first.
Dope. Is there anything this way?
Pathfinder, I'm quickly building a
Refrain
workable
from filing
database of the
inquiries about
remnant
malfunctioning climate
language. We have not
data.
encountered
Issues known will be
instances of it
corrected.
in such abundance before.
That's super cool. I do like that. Ian.
That pillar looks familiar. We've been here before, right?
This is a lot of defenses. It's like... crap!
Oh. I was gonna try and use that to our advantage, but I guess we can blow it up too.
We better find something amazing at the center of this place.
I have absolutely...
Let's not get too close. I'm getting weird energy readings.
Pathfinder, it appears the energy waves from these craters contributed to the scourge throughout Helios.
Huh.
So whatever happened here caused the scourge to erupt all across the
Ow.
cluster.
Yes, Pathfinder.
Jesus.
So you think the remnant builders caused the scourge?
This is an impact crater. It could have been an attack.
My question is... purposeful?
Did anyone actually live here? Or was this just their giant terraforming lab? Gonna need to jump.
Whatever, we're getting out of here. I don't want to deal with this. Rude. You shot that. Stop that shit instantly. Shot.
Stay away from that stuff! Yep, figure that out quick!
Absolutely not. I have only one capability, and that's walking into things and being stupid. I can see that that's the door, however, I want to explore further, so we're going to explore more. Right. There we go.
Look at all this. I see the conduits. Some kind of pattern here.
What's this say? Wonder if I could, like, use this to make them friends.
Pathfinder, the Remnant language bears striking similarity to Angara.
There's a surprise. Yep.
Makes a lot of sense, actually.
Right. So it comes up here first. Okay. Right, so it looks like the first thing I have to poke is this.
Wow, I think that's fried. Will it even work?
Come on, I'm sure some of this stuff's still okay.
Damage to parts of the system are preventing power up.
Can we reroute past the damage?
That may work, Pathfinder. Boosting trace signals.
Some kind of glyph on this thing.
It matches the pattern on the main console, Pathfinder.
So, so I have to look for what the pattern I'm looking is. So that needs to be right. So triangle. Well, let's start with this one. So this has to be the two curly things.
Let's see about rerouting the power past all the Oops.
That triggered remnant defenses, Pathfinder.
Oh, I have to do it in the right order, I guess.
One more try at rerouting this power.
start here? This looks like it should be the first one.
Please tell me you know what you're doing.
Incoming hostile.
Must have messed up the power reroute. Need to follow the pattern.
I've never known what I'm doing in my entire life. You know this. Aha, I think I understand.
Nice.
Okay. So, then that, then that. Okay, I think I see.
So far, so good. So far, so good.
Yep, and then finally... There we go.
The primary console should work now, Pathfinder.
Dope.
Provisional repairs are complete, Pathfinder.
Only one way to know for sure.
Translating. Flight control systems online. Welcome, Administrator.
I don't like this. We should get out of here.
Restoring the systems appears to have reactivated something else nearby.
I can see that, Sam, and I don't think it's good.
Oh. Oh.
Look at it. It's like one of those derelicts we've seen. Only no longer derelict.
I'm so glad we brought...
Translating. Exploration vessels on standby. We have seen remnant ships, but none in working condition. It says it cannot retrieve commands from the Meridian engine.
Huh. Meridian engine. Sam, do you know what... They're going to be trouble.
Oh, jeez.
Forget about the catch. We've got remnant.
Ryder, I detect a surge of energy on the scans. The section you're in lit up like Mardi Gras.
Yep.
That's because remnant are trying to blow us up. What's going on? Are you all...
Can't talk right now!
We are, in fact, arguably all wrong right now. Stop doing that.
Security's down. We're good here. The Ket are probably waiting out there for us, so stay alert.
Right.
Gotcha. Should have command hub access now. Unless Sam's wrong. Wow, those lights. This is something else. Good job, Ryder.
Ow. I guess the turret's helping us at least. So there's always that. Stop standing in things. Me?
Step. The rain makes everything a little slick.
This music is So good.
Hey! You, Ket! Get away from our remnant stuff!
We did the work. They don't get to reap the benefits.
Nope.
Forgot about the remnant, didn't you? Assholes!
My money's on the remnant.
We're going to let them fight each other. Come on, let me through.
Any idea what we're going to find here, Pathfinder?
Absolutely none.
No idea. But that looks like a gravity well.
When have I ever known anything? Oppositions. Next moves learn from secrets from Chan. Protect your vertical life is nothing. The machine of life is everything. It's very... It's very not an opinion I agree with, but... Let's do this. Listen, I don't want to say out loud that the reason I'm in love with the Remnant, I keep wanting to call it Remnant Reborn, the Remnant whatever it is, armor is because it is glowy, but that's kind of why I'm in love with it. Huh.
Damn, look at this place. I'm afraid to touch anything.
So am I.
Finally.
Good music.
A structure that big must have some kind of purpose.
I have no doubt about it.
Translating. Connection lost. Meridian engine not found.
Sam, is there damage here? Can we restore systems like we did before?
I'm sorry, Pathfinder. Systems are intact, but they are searching for a component that doesn't appear to exist.
What do you mean doesn't appear to exist?
One moment, Pathfinder. I have found something. Translating. Final administrator log. The opposition's weapon may cause widespread damage. All our weapons, our ships, will not be able to protect us. Protect my goal. We need to disengage Meridian from Command Core, which will remain here to draw fire. Meridian contains all the work of the Jardan. Nothing else matters.
What?
I will send it far. We can return one day. Continue the process of renewal. End of log.
What?
So this isn't Meridian. Huh. The Archon was wrong. That's funny. I mean, it's horrible. But it's funny the asshole had no idea.
I'm with you on this, Phoebe, don't worry.
We'll be able to bring it back, right?
Oh no.
They're going to bring the tower down! This seems perfectly in line with how everything was going. Meridian's gone, and now we're stuck in a Ket shit show. Can I please get a break once in a while? Ryder, focus!
Thank you, Vetra.
The Ket are not taking us! Not today!
Pathfinder, the Remnant City is not without its defenses. This is its central command.
Remnant defenses. Of course. Use them against the Ket. Sam! Now!
That's so cool. This is so cool. Not the rampant destruction, albeit of an empty city.
The Archon wants that one. Destroy the rest.
Okay, it's boss fight time.
Watch your backs! It's one of those that can cloak! Not getting past me, cloak or no cloak! Lost visual on the leader! I knew those Ket were trouble the minute I saw them!
We can't give up on Meridian.
We won't, don't worry.
Being shot at! I know you're around here somewhere. Got you! Don't forget the rest of those Ket! Lost visual on the leader! It's like the Archon sent all his goons after us. Could this get
Jesus,
any
you
worse?
scared me.
Fiend! Fiend! Fiend!
Why did you say that out loud, me?
Don't forget the rest of those Ket! Lost visual on the leader! I know you're around here somewhere.
It'd be really great if we had Remnant we could like make use of about now.
Where are you? Got you! Don't forget the rest of those Ket!
Okay. Glad I managed to kill them while they were invisible.
Ground team, is everyone all right?
Everyone accounted for.
We saw everything from orbit. It was incredible. The entire city lit up. The scans went wild.
And Ryder, the Ket are retreating. Whatever you did, it worked.
They got the ass kicking they needed. Hand-delivered by us.
Given your command over the Remnant's defenses, Pathfinder, I predict the Ket will not attempt to recapture the city.
Any progress on Meridian? Have you got it working yet?
This isn't Meridian. Or at least, not all of it. Hard to explain. We'll brief you later. So Meridian's gone, but shouldn't this thing know the nav point of where it went?
Contact with the Scourge will have altered Meridian's original path. It would take countless years to determine its current location.
All this remnant tech around us. The Jardin had to have a plan.
Their plan seemed to be, oh crap, let's get out of here.
Well, if the Scourge is messing things up, maybe that's where we should look.
Look at what, exactly?
I was actually hoping one of you might continue the thought.
Yeah, we don't have Meridian yet. But we took this city back from the Ket. That's big.
That just means we need to push forward before they can recover. We have to find Meridian. The real one.
You've got
Sam,
it.
collect all the data you can. Radio the Tempest for extraction. This is going to take work. And it's going to take all of us.
There was something there for me to scan, and I didn't get to scan it, and now I'm grumpy. Although I guess I can return back here. So there's always that.
Pathfinder, you seem well.
Just get to the point. We both know what you're going to say.
Stupid mouse in the middle of the cutscene.
Perhaps not. We know you defied us. You went for Meridian in direct violation of initiative orders, even though our reasons were quite clear. Yet, you were correct, Ryder. We should have trusted your instincts.
Yeah, bitch.
You've proven time and again that you deserve the title of Pathfinder. I have never been so glad to be wrong.
I knew you guys would come around eventually.
I'm told there are still obstacles to reaching Meridian. The initiative stands ready to provide whatever support you need.
Ha.
Pathfinder, if you're done with your call to the Nexus, I'd like to talk to you. I think I've found a way for us to find Meridian.
You've got it. But first, we're going to talk to all of our friends.
You seem tired.
Pulled an all-nighter processing the data we received from the Remnant City. It's a lot.
Don't push yourself too hard. Someone's gonna keep me pretty.
Hello, Ryder. Have you come to see if I'm finally broken? To see what discovering that my people were invented has done to me?
Just here if you need to talk. I can't imagine what you're feeling.
I've been staring out the window, trying to figure that out.
That's new.
True. Angara are usually very free with our feelings.
Not talking about all Angara. I'm talking about you.
I'm numb. I'm in awe. There's a peace in knowing that though the universe
I guess it's also
it doesn't need your understanding
more than anyone else.
That you may even have a hidden destiny.
Doesn't matter. Your people aren't shackled to this new discovery.
Like,
I agree. We don't owe anything to the Jardin. Our destiny is our own. I'm not broken, Ryder. I'm excited.
Good.
The Angara were created for a purpose. We were given vaults and golden worlds. All these advanced tools. And there is nothing the Ket can do about it. The future holds more for the Angara than a never-ending war on the Ket. much more.
The Angara.
Hell, for all of us. These are amazing, crazy days.
It's more than anything.
Really crazy.
Andromeda is
Really
theirs.
amazing. It doesn't matter if we were created by a god, reborn from our ancestors, or exist as the dream of an AI superpower. This discovery changes nothing except ourselves. And that's
everything.
Oh, woof. Oh, heavy conversations. Be like. Lexi, do you have anything new to say? Nope, I can't even talk to you. Oh. Got an 8. Nothing here that I can use at the moment. Drake, do you have anything new to say?
It's not like being a created species really means anything. The Angara are the Angara. What matters in the end is that they exist.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
That also is a really great way of looking at it, and I like that. Nice. Hi Liam, do you have anything new to say?
Pathfinder, thought you might be Callow. I asked him for nav data.
Data for what?
Mapping the Scourge. Now we know it's a weapon, I hate it more. Designed to isolate, lingers well after the war. I know what that is. It's a minefield.
They're vile, because it's not just about watching your step. They make normal life impossible.
You get it. The long-term point is to hobble the way the whole population lives. Mark this. The Ket are bad, but whoever deployed the Scourge, they're some motherfuckers.
The opposition, I guess. I wonder if this is gonna be like a Mass Effect type.
So my buddy Jill, who, by the way, can't stop singing your praises, wants to have a baby. And, stop me if you've heard this one before. She asked me if I'd father it.
Wow, that's huge.
Right?
What the hell are you going to do?
I don't know. I'm still in the freaking out phase. Would it be totally crazy if I said yes?
I don't think it's crazy.
I mean, we're already family. I get her, she gets me, and we support each other unconditionally.
Wanting to give someone what they want most in the world is love, Gil.
I hear you. And you know I've been thinking about it, Ryder. Becoming a dad. I don't want to just be a donor. Bringing a kid into the world wouldn't be enough for me. I'd want to raise the child with Jill.
Sounds like you know what you want.
Yeah. It's funny, you can think until you're blue in the face. Sometimes you just gotta trust your gut.
I'm very happy for you, Gil. For both of you.
Thanks, Ryder. Or should I say, Auntie Pathfinder.
Bit of an odd bit of character progression while we're in the middle of incredibly intense conversation, but whatever. That's how it would be sometimes, I suppose. How you doing, Petra?
Hey, Ryder, you busy? I've got a surprise for you. Sorry, this way. Watch your... Ow! Shins.
Can I open my eyes now?
Okay, just a little more. Good. Open.
Looks like I've been in the kitchen.
This is wonderful.
I tried. It wasn't easy to get all this together, but you're worth it. I made it for you myself. It's steak. Cow.
Earth cow?
It just said cow on the packet. Does it matter?
I don't know if this is safe to eat, Vetra.
If you're afraid of bacteria, I'm pretty sure it's been irradiated. I wonder if it's still frozen on the inside. I've never cooked human food before. Never mind. I guess this isn't working. I just wanted to show you how grateful I am. This journey has taken centuries, but we see the destination clearly now. Because of you. You care about my sister. You care about me. For me. Not because you can get something out of me. I love you.
Okay.
I just don't want to ruin it. I thought...
Quick time action.
Nothing's ruined. It would take a lot to ruin this.
Give Vetra a hug.
Really?
Because I love you too.
Oh.
I think I know how to make all this up to you.
Please, no more food.
No. I think you'll like this.
It's my second least favourite sound behind eating sounds. But what a passionate night at Pants On Hugging that was. Just thicken things up. What rooms had she found? See without all the bars between us. Rooms really got me thinking about Rose Garden. So that Jordan made the end girl, what's the end goal with the Potsdam Grand Plan? Cluster and where we'd fit in. Hi Ryujin. That gave me the honey nut videos. Colour to address system. Something. Some with a button. I'll put a win for later. Don't worry about this later, I'll take care of it. About stuff like this. But we're in a weird space now. Jordan made it people. Black and Milkway knocking on the door stable clones, but that's different. Bits already there, it's now together. Before I go down the hole about making life, then I start thinking about Sam. Your dad made a kind of life. It's an amazing technical achievement that I look at and I just can't even get at the edges of. It's in your head. It's pretty damn special. Like I need to run the reason to think Pathfinder's something different here. Don't know the point of this. Sometimes you're just right? 5 foot his choice of footwear. Tells me it's a thing humans sent each other. You know, I vaguely remember Cash saying that Nexus leadership has access to all Tempest email services. The Tempest is initiative property and all Pathfinder teamed activity Nexus to oversight. If we want to, and Pathfinder's up to in free time, i.e. the Turian on board, we keep the emails pretty tame, unless you do want to give Sam some kind of aneurysm. Possibilities. Hi Mouse! I hope you're doing well, I hope you're having a good day. You too, Ryujin. Considering facts. Muslim 206. Grades, like armor, actual bones. Which tastes supposed to be average human. Okay. Ooh, I haven't decided a while now. It's been taking me ages because I've been playing it on stream.
You have me.
So
it's my night off.
I don't remember approving that.
I can break bones just as well as I can mend them, Pathfinder.
That's fair, Lexi.
Harry's latest report on Scott. He's a troublesome patient.
That's my brother.
So you're not really taking the night off.
Work-life
I love
balance.
every character in this game.
You love what you do. Nothing wrong with that.
Tell that to my exes. How do you do it?
The answer is...
You and the Pathfinder.
I
Pathfinder,
really would
Doctor.
recommend it.
They're just titles, not who we are.
I don't know who I am if I'm not a doctor.
You're only, what, 200 years old? You've
Like-
got time to find out.
So, how do I put this? It's not... The game definitely... Like, there are issues with the game, but if you want to play a game that's got a great world and a great story and is a lot of fun with fantastic characters, would absolutely recommend. Like, it is a good game. So we check on it. Let's get sandwiches. I lost full volume while I'm trying to nap. So that's not so start recording. Must have seen seasons. Cat's Age Out, Lost Fathom Tyrion ones, and that's quieter. Such a I love that. It is.
You don't have someone on the team who's an expert in solving remnant mysteries.
Ryujin, it's they, not she. And yeah, like it is definitely worth playing. Just like running around chatting to friends. So if you played the first three, then yes, definitely play this one. It is a lot of fun. I think how I would describe it is, if you're looking for a sequel to Mass Effect 3, this isn't the game for you, because it isn't... Oh, Cora's down there, I forgot to talk to her. Oh well. It isn't a sequel to Mass Effect 3, but if you are looking for, like, a game with good story and, like, an interesting, good, like, if you're looking for a good game, basically, I would recommend this. It's really worth it. It really is fantastic, and it's brief. Major citizens watching the comm channels. I understand the huge responsibility faced what we've done. Sam tend to quietly filter intelligence mission feed, falsified data back to the cat. Small degrees of change even that could make a great difference. 9. Despicable. You should remember that. I must remember the screams for the Archon's flagship. Right, so what have we got in the array of quests? This which I'm unlikely to finish. This which I'm unlikely to finish. We'll pick those two up next time we're in the Nexus, but we're gonna just do this, unlocking the next section of Meridian in a minute. So I would describe it as, yes, it's set in the universe of Mass Effect, but set in a new universe. And so it doesn't really, it makes references to the story of the first 3 Mass Effect games, but it's not like a sequel to Mass Effect 3. And it has, I'm really intrigued by the story. I'm really into it, and I love the characters. It's given me the Honey Nut videos, that's for sure, and Sun. And it's the world that you explore is a really interesting world. I think they do a great. I really, how do I put this? I think what this game suffered from more than anything, and this is coming from the perspective of somebody playing it for the first time. Like, I started it late last year. It suffered from being called a Mass Effect game. Because you could strip the Mass Effect out of it and it would be a fun game set in space that's like comparable to Mass Effect but not the same. So if that doesn't like rub you the wrong way, but I would recommend it. I would say the game definitely has some technical issues, and my biggest problem is that quite often working with the controls in it constantly feels like the game is fighting you. What I'd really love to see is a remastered version of this game, like, without those issues. So, I remember it very badly, I have to say. I have garbage memory, so I should not be trusted at any given time, really. Yeah, I have, it's been a while, so I don't really remember it, I have to say. Come on. Okay, it's gonna keep yelling at me, so...
Get lucky sometimes.
I'm glad to have that kind of luck on my flight deck.
Right. Let's talk to Suvi.
Pathfinder. Just the person I wanted to see. Meridian. Set on a path its creators, disrupted by the Scourge, now lost. An unmanned ship is at the mercy of ocean currents. Now, think of Meridian as the ship, and the Scourge as the ocean. If we can somehow predict the currents and track them, we could figure out where the ocean's taken the ship.
That's genius. The Scourge is the sea, moving objects around.
I like that.
It's not a precise analogy, of course, but it illustrates the point.
Dr. Anwar's suggestion may indeed be our best chance at finding Meridian. The more we know about the Scourge, the better we can predict how it affects the things it comes in contact with.
We'll need better data. Probes for the Scourge, and Garen star charts.
The Initiative made charts of Helios from the Milky Way 600 years back. Perfect baseline.
I have them. It was probably the end of one, actually, where they were talking about it, but...
One set won't be enough.
Sam, what exactly do we need right now?
Readings from within the Scourge itself, collected by probes planted at key points. Once enough data is collected, we'll need Initiative resources for mining and analysis. Once that is done, I can build a predictive model that will recalculate Meridian's path.
Right.
Well, sounds like a fine plan. I guess we won't know for sure unless we give it a shot.
I won't spoil
Everyone's
it,
counting on
but
us. Let's bring them home.
There's a reference in this game to, it looks like the end of one. So I think if we're going by Milky Way timeline, the last we've heard from the Milky Way is sort of middle to the end of one. And then we yeet ourselves out at that point, pretty much. So we yeet ourselves out of the Milky Way before the events of 2 and 3. So, alas, we can't land here.
I'm picking up something.
Ooh.
Deploying probe.
Intense Scourge activity is common in this area. Might be worth planting a probe.
You've got it. Ooh.
Data collection probe ready for placement.
Positive may be used to collect data. Cool. But no, for sure, I would definitely, absolutely recommend this game. Oh, there are so many new places to explore. Okay, seeing as it is, in fact, nearly 11 o'clock, I am going to end this here, just because I feel like we're at a pretty good, like, story breakpoint, where, like, next week we'll be able to, hopefully, finish this off, really. Thank you very much for the follow, it is very much appreciated. Just so you know, Mouse, this is like super near the end of the game. This is probably, I'm gonna say, 1 more stream away from the end, maybe 2 more streams. I'm not sure yet. So if you want to avoid spoilers, this is like one of the second to last quests that you can do at this point. But would definitely recommend. That is very fair, Eugen. Yeah, it is 11 o'clock. I think we're at a pretty good story breakpoint now. Okay, yeah, I'm in the same boat myself personally, but I just wanted to make sure you're aware that if you're planning to play it, you weren't then going to be like, oh shit, I already saw what's going on, oh, grumpy. So, if you're happy with that, then I can dig it. But yeah, it is... That's very fair. Thank you, Ryujin, you too. I'm sorry that you came along literally as I was about to end, but it always seems to happen that way. It's a side effect of streaming at the hours that I do. Thank you. So yeah, I will be streaming Destiny 2. Aw, I'm glad, I appreciate that. Destiny 2 tomorrow, where we will also be coming to an ending. We're going to be finishing off the Red Legion questline. That's right, I'm 2 years behind in every game I play. Then on Tuesday, it is Final Fantasy XIV, where we are going to be desperately trying to get some Mogstones before the next patch drops, because I kind of do want that necklace just because I know that it's only available for a limited time, even though I'm never going to wear it. Thursday will be the start of my new Indie Thursday game, which I'm going to be announcing in Discord and on Twitter tomorrow. So if you're not already part of my Discord, why not join? And I'm on Twitter as at Mochi Streams. Hopefully that command went off and my stream deck will behave, maybe, or maybe not. Right, I'll do it this way then. It takes me about 10 years to type anything when I have Andromeda open. There we go. So yes, Thursday will be my new Indie Thursday series. Then, next Saturday, it will be, of course, Mass Effect Andromeda, where we will be taking on the, exploring the last of all the space places that we just unlocked. Space places, planets, that's systems, I know how to speak English. And then we will be scanning and working our way to find Meridian and doing whatever's left. I've decided actually I'll cancel Destiny next week and we'll do 2 Mass Effect streams, or I'll just have an extra long one next Saturday, because either way I really want to finish this game before I spend 2 successive weekends not streaming on Saturdays. Also because it gives me more time to set up for my next series after Mass Effect, which is going to take a bit of wrangling to work it out how I want it to. So, this is terrible for a streamer, but it's one of my fun personality quirks is that I will forget words and use everything to go around them, including verbal typos and space places rather than planet. Anyway, I think that's enough rambling from me, so take care everyone, have a wonderful evening, take care of yourselves. I'm going to make some tea and have the remains of my dinner, which is sitting next to me looking very sad. I'm glad, Mouse. I'm sorry that you came along like just before I was finishing. Missed all the drama of me being in the city, but take care everyone, see you guys tomorrow.